As somebody who has successfully lost over 200 pounds of body fat, just purely natural, I am always surprised the lengths of which people will go to in order to avoid just doing the work. I've seen it time and time again over the course of, well, okay, so I was 16 when I was dropping all that weight, and from about 16 to 17, kept it off successfully. I'm about to hit my 33rd birthday, so 17 years? 16, 17 years? I've seen these drugs come and go. People just pop a pill and think that'll somehow make them healthy. It's never going to work, man. There's always a trade-off. Short-term gains come with long-term problems. There's always one obvious solution: count your calories, do some work, hold yourself accountable. That seems to be the tried and tested method, but no. Everybody just wants to stab themselves or just pop a couple of pills and think that that'll just make everything so much better. And I understand there's some people that are morbidly obese, and some people legitimately have a thyroid problem. Not like every girl that just likes to have just way too much food and then it's glandular. No, it's not. You just are slob. But now, here's the new pill, new injection. I don't know, man. Wegovy, crappy. That's what this is. This is a new injection, a new gimmick, a miracle weight loss drug. Stop me if you've heard this before. So there's a side effect on that one. Wow, you don't say. There's always going to be a side effect. Doctors say patient lose more muscle than fat while taking the drug. Yeah, that's not good. If you're stimulating more protein breakdown than fat breakdown, you just have jelly populations. Oy, oy, oy. Experts are warning about a little-known side effect of the blockbuster weight loss drug Wegovy. It could also melt away your hard-earned muscle. Yeah, but if people are looking to peep this type of stuff outside of bodybuilders, people just doing excessive cuts that are out there that do legitimately need the extra little hand. But if you're working with 7, 6, 5% body fat percentage, you're in the top tier. You're in the top echelon of weight loss and bodybuilding. And it's only done for a small amount of time. These people try to use it as a substitute for covering up for their terrible diet and lack of exercise. So it's a little bit different. And if they're resorting to this, let's be honest, man, probably don't have that much muscle to begin with, because your basal metabolic rate, the amount of calories that you just naturally burn by operating throughout the day, that's also increased by the amount of lean muscle mass that you have on top of that. So it's incongruencies in these things anyways. So a once a week injection. Oh, great. So instead of just doing hard work, you're just going to stab yourself. That's wonderful. Fantastic. That's why everybody was just so willing and ready to take shot after shot after shot. I get it now. Shown to shave off 2 pounds a week. Bro, I could get you on an exercise program that would double, triple, quadruple that. But whatever, man. Yeah, just inject yourself. Just steady weight loss. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Has been in such high demand since last summer that it created a nationwide shortage. Celebrities from... Oh yeah, at least I would take advice. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and have a controversial statement on this one. So, Kim Kardashian and Elon Musk, two people that I would take business advice from. Lifestyle advice? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Two of the worst examples of people that you'd want to model your social life after: Kim Kardashian and Elon Musk. Weight loss drugs to slim down their figures, but for people looking for a toned physique, when the drug may not be a silver bullet, experts warn. Yeah, but if you're hoping for a toned physique after you're just looking for an easy way out by shedding a whole bunch of fat, yeah, it's just not going to happen overnight. You don't just drop all the fat and then underneath of that is the chiseled Adonis. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that, man. Dr. Florence Comite, an endocrinologist in New York City, who has given weight loss drugs like Wegovy to hundreds of patients, lock you up, told Daily Mail that the drug will absolutely lose muscle. If you're not eating enough, you are not taking in enough proteins, you are feeling nauseous, and you're eating comfort foods like mashed potatoes or rice. Those are your go-tos for comfort foods? Mashed potatoes and rice. Okay. To a little protein. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Hey, shout out to her. She lost so much weight, her ass went with it. That sucks. Oh, this Wegovy stuff is from the Ozempic line as well. Yeah, no, all of those, cheap tricks. Dr. Comite, who also funded the Comite Center for Precision Medicine and Health, revealed that her patients normally end up losing more muscle than fat. Great, and you continue to prescribe this. You're creating a weaker, flabbier population. You're doing good work, doctor. All doctors are heroes, right? She told Daily Mail, what you see her in the center is usually more muscle loss than fat. At least 50% of our patients will lead with muscle loss. Great. Dr. Comite said the balance tended to be 60% muscle loss, 40%. That's unacceptable. Holy. At least if you're going to the gym, you are putting on some muscle at the expense of losing fat. That's normally a trade-off people are trying to get when they're trying to lose weight. Holy. And patients in their 40s and 50s, those are the people that are more than capable of hitting the gym. Oh, this infuriates me on such a high level. She said that this was due to patients eating too little protein. Of course, because the medication makes them nauseous and as a result more likely to eat comfort foods. Oh, because they're mentally weak and they're also flabby. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Many patients will also fail to do enough resistance exercise. Of course, because that'll make you bulky. Can I just hear more stupid common excuses? I don't want to do any of that lifting because I don't want to become muscle bound. Ugh, if I had a nickel for every time that I heard that from a client. Further leading to muscle loss, and older patients will have lower levels of hormone testosterone. Or if you take a look at your average 18-year-old walking around right now having the same levels of testosterone that an 85-year-old from 1940 was walking around with, it's really good for society. Just continue to stick them with drugs that'll make them lose whatever muscle that they do have. But then at the same time, oh, you're losing weight, you're looking good. You're looking good, like 40 pounds of water in a 60-pound bag. Lots of loose skin and a whole bunch of flab. You're doing great work, doc. Wegovy works by mimicking hormone GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1, which is linked to the feelings of being full. So it's basically an appetite suppressant. Those have been around forever. Yo, you can go and peek some ads from the 60s that were advertising, check this, AIDS. AIDS. This was before the 80s. It was an appetite suppressant, and it was marketed specifically to housewives. Interesting, right? Get your wife some AIDS. Anyways, Dr. Comite, who also founded the Comite Center, we already talked about this. Muscle wasting problem is compounded because even though the person is full, their body is physically starving. This is great. This is what this product stimulates. Oh my lord. When the body is low on calories, it sheds the most energy expensive tissue, muscle. Great. So you're starving people, but they don't feel starved, but they also don't feel like putting in the work. Unbelievable. Muscle wasting issue is not exclusive to Wegovy. It says it also occurs in other weight loss drugs, including Ozempic, which is the same drug as Wegovy, but a lower dose. It is supposed to be reserved for diabetics. Most common side effect listed for the drug are nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, and dizziness. Well, if you did all of those in accordance with a good resistance training schedule, you'd also be losing weight. Muscle is essential for the body, particularly for someone's age. For someone ages? What? No, muscle is essential for everyone. I can't believe that's a sentence that I have to say. As they help to protect against diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Yes, excess fat on your body is not natural. Ergo, that's why there are so many critical health issues with today's society. But Japanese researchers reported that people lost half a kilo of muscle after 3 months on the drug. Great, wonderful, fantastic. You just continue to prescribe it because people are lazy. Japanese study published in 2021, the fat-free mass patients and who got the weight loss drug compared to those who had a placebo. Oh, there's another quote-unquote success story that's out there. Shedding 1 to 2 pounds a week. She looks exactly the same. Exactly. She lost some weight in her face, but outside of that, does she look healthier? Is that somebody who's also going to the gym at the same time? No, I just want to get injected and then I'll just lose everything. The lengths to which people will go and take a celebrity weight loss advice, the people who have thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in disposable income, that have everything going for them in the way of putting aside an hour to 2 per day to meet with a personal trainer, they're going to give you weight loss advice. Bruh, just go and consult with anybody at the gym. Just do a cursory amount of information before you just want to experiment with drugs that are highly likely to end up causing you negative effects down the road for short-term gains. Don't do it. Just do the work, the verifiable work that will actually lead to long-term health benefits. Okay? Okay. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.